We're currently here at the Alila Marea in Encinitas, California, which is just north of San Diego, and this is the hotel review. To get here to the Lila, you have to fly into San Diego, and from the San Diego airport, it's about a 40-minute to 45-minute drive up here to Encinitas. It's a little bit of a drive. You definitely have to rent a car and drive up here. When arriving by car, be prepared that valet parking is an additional $60 per vehicle. Self-parking is not available at all, which is something to factor into your budget if you plan to stay here. If you have visitors that want to visit you, they have to pay $10 per car, although parking is complimentary if you have Hyatt Global status and you're staying on a free night. The lobby experience, well, there's not really a lobby experience because it's super tiny. There's a seating area where you would likely hang out if you're waiting for an Uber. And then immediately to the right, there's a small 2-person desk that's for check-in. On the first floor here, there's just the check-in desk, there's a spa, and then there's also the valet out front. After grabbing our keys, we head up to the upper floors where all the guest rooms are located. Since the hotel was at 100% occupancy, we did not get upgraded because of our global status, so we stayed in a 1-king bed Lagoon review room, which is about 400 square feet. It's not particularly small, but I wouldn't call it spacious either. The bathroom features an oversized standing shower with a unique touch. There's eucalyptus tied to the shower head, and this reflects Alila's brand focus on health and wellness. While it's a cool concept that I haven't seen at any other hotels, honestly, you don't really smell it or feel any different when showering with the eucalyptus tied to the shower head. There's also a rack in the shower that doubles as a wetsuit rack according to the hotel website, a nod to the local surf culture, and the toiletries are from a brand that I don't recognize. In the foyer area, you'll find a snack and beverage station with the usual hotel markup. Everything is chargeable and predictably overpriced, including the mini fridge drinks as well. Now for the view. While it's marked as a lagoon view, if you look left, you can see the ocean and hear the waves. If you look right, you'll see more of the lagoon and Highway 101, which you can also hear. The patio is a nice touch though. It's nice and spacious and a great spot to relax and enjoy the coastal breeze. So that was the room tour. We're all checked in here. We're gonna head downstairs to go check out the lobby.
Yeah, chocolate.
Tiffany saw hot chocolate down in the lobby. There's also gingerbread man as well, gingerbread cookies. So we're gonna go check out the lobby. Since we visited right after Christmas, the lobby still had some holiday decorations and complimentary gingerbread cookies, which is a nice seasonal touch. Heading upstairs from the lobby, you'll find what appears to be an event space, likely where weddings and special occasions are hosted. There's comfortable seating and a deck offering similar lagoon views to our room, and you'll start to notice that the majority of the rooms and the shared space have the same view facing the lagoon. Walking towards the ocean end of the building, you'll reach the pool area, which is surprisingly small for a luxury resort. Both the main pool and the hot tub are pretty compact and very small, but there are plenty of lounge chairs and there's also cabanas which you can rent for an additional cost. Adjacent to the pool is this cozy fire pit area for relaxing, and if you're hungry or thirsty, there's the Pocket, which is the pool and bar restaurant where you can grab drinks and food while enjoying the ocean views. To reach the beach, you exit the pool area into a public walkway, which is not part of the hotel property as far as I know, and since the hotel sits on a bluff, you can look down at the beach below. But to actually get on the beach requires you to go down a couple set of stairs, and the beach is a lot of rocks, kind of like cobblestoney. There's not much sand. I'm assuming, depending on the season, low and high tide and all that stuff, the water might come flow further, but we're here during the winter, so it's pretty cold in the water anyways. You probably wouldn't want to swim in the ocean anyways, but maybe it's different during a different season. This isn't your typical sandy beach for sunbathing. It's rocky and it has a ton of pebbles, making it more of a surf spot than a place to throw down a towel and play in the sand.
The roundest rocks I've ever seen.
Before dinner, we had drinks and snacks at Vaga, their signature restaurant bar/lounge located right above the lobby. It's a stylish hangout spot with plenty of seating and another viewpoint area offering ocean and lagoon views. Almost everything at the hotel faces this direction with similar views, except for the rooms overlooking the pool area. Although our food did take a while to come out, we were pleasantly surprised of how good the food and drinks were. Taking Tiffany to the spa. One of the main reasons why we chose to stay here was that Tiffany needed a spa day, and the spa here at the Lila offered a bunch of different treatment options, including some prenatal massage options. And again, the spa is located on the first floor right by the check-in desk. How was it?
It's good. Much softer than I'm used to, but what I expect for prenatal massage. I like deep tissue. It's good.
So we're just getting ready to go dinner. There's a free shuttle that they have here at the hotel that takes you in a 3-mile radius from the hotel here. I don't think it's actually a hotel shuttle. It's part of some service, and if you pay the resort fee, you get access to the shuttle, I guess. So we're gonna give it a try and see if it takes us to our dinner spot. When you pull up to this hotel, you'll notice that there's nothing around this hotel, which is why the hotel offers a courtesy car service that could take you within a 3-mile radius of the resort. Although the communications about this courtesy car was kind of confusing. Different staff members gave us contradicting information. Some said it was first come, first serve. Others said you can reserve it. One employee mentioned they'll drive you anywhere within 3 miles of the hotel, but you're on your own for the return trip. But the person that drove us to the restaurant that we had dinner at said that we can call the hotel and have the car come out and pick us up and take us back to the hotel. So we're still a little bit confused about the courtesy car. We eventually just used the courtesy car to get to dinner at Urban Sea in downtown Encinitas, which was about 2 to 3 miles away. The service was particularly valuable since, again, there's nothing walking distance from the hotel. After returning from dinner, we relaxed at the fire pit before checking out the fitness center, which was well equipped, clean, and pretty modern, as you would expect for a health and wellness oriented resort. So we're gonna head downstairs now to go get some breakfast at Vaga. Breakfast there is complimentary for Globalist members, and so it's 1 entree, 1 appetizer, and a non-alcoholic drink. So let's go check out what that's like. The hotel breakfast is at the Vaga restaurant, and since we were there on a weekend, we got to enjoy their full brunch menu, which is a little bit more extensive than their weekday offerings.
Is this fresh squeezed or is it pre-made orange juice? Oh, it smells like Minute Maid. Oh, it's fresh squeezed. Yeah, for sure.
Tiffany ordered the French toast, which was really good. I went with the grilled chicken sandwich, which is an odd choice for brunch, I know, and unfortunately, it came out very burnt. Although the food here is pretty good, except for my burnt grilled chicken sandwich, it's still pretty expensive and something that I would not pay out of pocket for if it wasn't complimentary with my hotel status. But the problem is that there's nothing around the area, so maybe you have no other choice than to eat breakfast here at the hotel. Something a lot of people miss is that there's also a coffee shop near the entrance of the resort that seems popular with people walking along the coast since there's no other options nearby. They also have a gift shop too, selling Alila branded merchandise at premium prices. I'm not entirely sure why you would want an overpriced Alila branded sweater, but the option's there if you want it. All right, as for my overall thoughts of this hotel and how I booked this hotel. First up, how I booked, I used a category 1 through 7 Hyatt free night certificate. But if you want to use points, then you can redeem your Hyatt points. Off-peak is 25,000 points, standard is 30,000 points, and peak times is 35,000 points. And you can transfer Bilt or Chase credit card points over to the World of Hyatt and make this redemption if you want to redeem with points. If you want to pay cash, it's around $650, $750 and up for the cash rate. So it is a good value for the redemption of your points. I'm not entirely sure it's worth redeeming your points. It's a category 7 hotel, and for category 7 hotel, kind of expecting something special. And it's like category 7 hotels are the higher end hotels in the Hyatt portfolio. And this hotel in particular, not that exciting. I'm starting to see why this used to be a category 8 hotel and it dropped down to category 7. Whenever a hotel drops down in category, it's usually not a good sign. I actually think this should be a category 6 hotel. That is a little more fitting. And I think they would get a lot more people redeeming points if this was a category 6 hotel. Category 7 hotel, I don't think is the right categorization for this hotel. Maybe I'm setting the bar too high. If you stayed at this property before, you can let me know what you think down in the comments. Overall, is it worth it here for points, cash, or redeeming a free night certificate? I would say no. Unfortunately, this is a property that I probably would not come back to just because its location and it's really nothing special, especially at a category 7 hotel. You're redeeming a lot of Hyatt points or you're paying a pretty high cash rate, a high premium for a stay like this, and I don't feel like it's something that I would want to do again. I would actually much rather stay at a couple hotels that are a little bit further north in Oceanside. So we're in Encinitas right now. North of here is Oceanside, and they have 2 other Hyatt properties up there, the Seabird and Mission Pacific, which is part of the Hyatt Unbound collection. And those are also beachfront, which is a better beach, a better location, walkable distance to a lot of different restaurants and the neighborhood over there. And I have a video that you can go watch over here about the Mission Pacific Hotel. I think those hotels up there are much better and they cost less in points as well. Comment below if you have any questions. If you stayed at this Alila or the Mission Pacific or the Seabird, then let me know what you think about those. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button as well. Thanks for watching this far, and I'll see you guys in the next one.